Okay, make sure you have a good connection on battery negative. And then the center one, the center wire is the signal wire. DC volts. With the key on, depending on the position of the hall sensor, you'll see a voltage on the center wire. So right now, most likely the hall sensor is triggered, pulling the voltage down. You can check that by disconnecting the sensor, and you can see there's battery voltage or 10 volts. So plugging it back in, it's pulled to ground. So we know that the signal wire is a 10 volt feed to the hall sensor. So when the engine is running, because that 10 volts gets pulled to ground intermittently, we'll see a voltage lower than 10 volts. So at idle, you can see the voltage fluctuating 6 volts, 7 volts, 6, 5.9, 6. So without a scope, you can check the hall sensor for a signal, but it won't tell you if the timing is out. But if you get a camshaft position sensor code, so just for sake of knowing whether or not it produces a signal, you can use a voltmeter. So it's 10 volts. If you see 10 volts when the engine is running, the sensor is not doing anything. If you see close to 0 volts, the sensor is not doing anything. If you see around 6 volts, the sensor is working. It's producing a signal. But then you still have to make sure your TDC marks, your camshaft and your crankshaft, are correct. That's pretty much it.